You carry a tracker in your pocket. Most assume the messages, photos, and searches on their devices stay entirely private, never leaving their hands. In 2013, an NSA contractor named Edward Snowden leaked documents detailing the scale of state-run data collection. While those revelations forced some legal reforms, they created a false impression that mass monitoring was brought under control. This chart tracks global internet freedom data compiled by Freedom House of the last 15 years. The results show a continuous 15-year downward trend in digital liberty, suggesting the surveillance state did not retreat, it expanded. State powers, corporate data extractors, and private defense contractors now operate together through a 3-layered surveillance grid. Your smartphone serves as the primary node for this infrastructure, logging your movements and digital interactions for a global network. Under the model of surveillance capitalism, corporate tech giants invisibly extract your behavioral data, your scrolling speed, your physical location, and your purchases to predict your future actions for profit. The second layer consists of physical hardware. In China, the government has deployed over 200 million surveillance cameras equipped with artificial intelligence to identify and log citizens in public spaces. In Xinjiang, this physical hardware combines with mandatory biometric collection and predictive policing. The system identifies specific behaviors, such as praying outside official channels or using a VPN, to flag individuals for detention at police checkpoints. This monitoring infrastructure is now a global export, sold to nations across Africa and the Middle East as part of Chinese-funded Safe Cities programs. Liberal democracies participate in this state-level surveillance through the Five Eyes Intelligence Sharing Alliance, maintaining vast facilities for the bulk collection of global internet traffic. Between corporate tracking and state-run hardware, physical space and digital behavior are mapped so thoroughly that anonymity has effectively disappeared. The third layer consists of privatized spyware for hire, exemplified by NSO Group's Pegasus software. Pegasus utilizes a zero-click exploit, which penetrates the device without any action from the user. Once installed, the software transforms the phone into a remote listening post, invisibly transmitting encrypted messages, photos, and location data in real time. This capability has lethal consequences. In October 2018, Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi was assassinated inside the Saudi Arabian consulate in Istanbul. Forensic evidence later confirmed that Pegasus infected the phones of Khashoggi's inner circle, including his fiancée Hatice Cengiz, allowing a hostile state to map his network and movements prior to the murder. Governments deploy this commercial spyware to weaponize personal mobile devices against activists and political opponents. These 3 layers of corporate extraction, state power, and privatized spyware are now merging into a single threat. The 2026 DOGE initiative provides a clear example where an external entity accessed federal records, including IRS and medical data, to combine state records with corporate behavior profiles. This consolidation of domestic data occurred as a private group of American investors acquired controlling ownership of NSO Group and the Pegasus spyware. Simultaneously, intelligence agencies are stockpiling current encrypted data under a harvest now, decrypt later strategy, intending to break it using quantum computers within the next decade. The combination of federal records, behavior profiles, and zero-click spyware creates a system where an individual's medical, financial, and private digital life is accessible to whoever controls the infrastructure. A surveillance state is a political choice, not an inevitability, and several international frameworks prove that privacy can be defended. Germany utilizes its constitutional framework to strike down overreaching monitoring laws, while the EU AI Act bans real-time biometric surveillance in public spaces. Your smartphone remains an essential communication tool, yet it simultaneously functions as a voluntary tracking node for the global network. The infrastructure currently being built, the biometric databases and automated tracking systems, will be nearly impossible to dismantle once it becomes a permanent part of digital life. The window of opportunity to demand systemic change, from federal privacy laws to post-quantum security, is closing now.